Welcome to Hamilton County Schools. We are so excited to have you join the district. My name is Anne Barbieri, and I'm a member of the HR team, and I'm going to be your resource for all things licensure. A little background on me is that I'm a former educator myself. I taught in Georgia for 14 years. I've taught second, third, and fifth grades, and clearly remember both the joys and the challenges of being a teacher. So please know that I'm a resource to help, even if it's not licensure related. I'm happy to assist with any question or concern that you have. I officially took over this position in July of 2021, and one of my main goals has been to educate, enable, and equip the certified staff of the district. So hopefully this video will be a resource. We're going to start by taking a look at the Tennessee Department of Education licensure website called T-Encompass, and then I'm going to show you some pages on our website that I hope will be a resource to you as well. All right, let's take a look at T-Encompass. When you first get to the login screen, you are going to have the option to either log into your account or register for a new account. If you already have an account and you have your information saved like I do, you can just click log in. This will take you to what's called the home screen. Your home screen will look a little bit different than mine because I have access that you do not have. What you're most likely going to be using when you're on this website is your educator profile, and you access it by clicking My Educator Profile. Now, within your profile, you will see there are several different tabs. The ones that I think will be the most applicable or helpful will be the evaluations, licensure, preparation, and transactions. On this evaluations tab, that's where you're going to see the information about your level of overall effectiveness score, or your LOE. The LOE score is a combination of not just your evaluations, but it also includes data regarding your achievement and growth measures. Each year, educators are given a level of overall effectiveness score, or LOE, a number of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And you can see that information here. The tab will always show the current year, but you can always access prior years by clicking on that hyperlink. On the licensure tab, this is where you're going to see information about your license. So you'll see here that it lists the license type. This is a license type that is actually retired or no longer active. You'll see your status. Hopefully you're not like me and you have an active license. You'll see your effective and expiration dates, the endorsements you hold, and PDPs. We're going to talk about PDPs in just a moment. Now, to see an explanation of what those endorsement codes refer to or what they will allow you to teach, you can click this details button and it will show or explain what those endorsement codes represent. Now, PDPs. If you scroll down on the licensure tab, you'll see a section that's called professional development points, and that's what PDP stands for. Under current guidelines, to renew or advance a license, there are certain PDP requirements or professional development points that you have to obtain in order to maintain your license. So this is where that information is going to be stored. You can add PDPs or professional development hours by clicking this button. You can also earn PDPs based off of a level of overall effectiveness score, and that information will be shown here as well. If you continue to scroll down, you'll see the experience section. This section will only show your experience that you taught in a public school in Tennessee. If you have additional experience that you would like to document, you can upload an attachment, an experience verification form to show either your private school teaching or your out-of-state teaching. If you applied for your Tennessee license since 2016, which is when T-Encompass came on the scene, your transcripts will also be visible here. They did not upload any kind of historical data when they created T-Encompass. So if you applied for your license prior to 2016, you won't see those transcripts. The preparation tab is also a helpful tab. This tab will show information about your degrees and where you completed your programs of study. It'll show the assessments that you've completed. Now, it'll only display the assessments that you took within the past 5 years, but it does have historical data. If you click on this show all assessments, you can see assessments and scores from prior to 5 years ago. Again, your transcripts will also be visible here if you have uploaded them into T-Encompass or you applied after 2016. The other tab that I think is going to be very helpful is the Transactions tab. This is where you're going to go to either apply for your initial license, to renew a license, to add an endorsement, to make a name change, or to add a degree. All of those transaction types can be found when you click on this Start a New Transaction. And I've actually created Google Docs with step-by-step instructions for each of those different types of transactions, and those can be found on our website. So let's take a look over there. When you get to the licensure page of our website, which can be found on the Human Resources tab, which can be found under Staff, and there are going to be different pages for different license types. So let's take a look at the Tennessee teacher license. On this page, there is going to be information about the different teaching licenses. One of the ways that you can become licensed is an alternative licensure route called Job Embedded. So there's some information here and some local contacts. And then there are also links throughout the pages to those Google Docs that I referenced for how to submit those transactions. Another very helpful page is going to be the Frequently Asked Questions page. And you can access that from the main licensure page. You have to scroll over and to get to the FAQ page. So on this Frequently Asked Questions page, there's information about maybe needing to change your name or adding an endorsement. There's also a lot of information here about those PDPs. There's a link to a Google Doc with step-by-step instructions for how to submit those requests for PDPs. It shows you how you can look up to see how many you have on your current license. And there's information on, what kinds of things can count or cannot count. So I definitely recommend checking this out if you have any questions. If you find information that is not on here that would be helpful to have, please let me know, because I'm always making updates to the site because I want it to be a helpful resource. So yes, again, if you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me. So I'm going to go and show you some contact information for me. So here is my phone number. This is my direct line. If you call that number, you'll get me directly, or you're welcome to email me. My email address is there on the screen. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.